Welcome to Radical Trips, a new day, a new adventure. Today we are in Austria. We're gonna find out all about the December tradition of the children's figure Krampus.
If you're not yet familiar, think Santa Claus, then its original European predecessor Sint Nicolaas, or as we call him in the Netherlands, Sinterklaas. Now, back with us at home, there's some colonial past controversy going on involving the many of his helper friends like Pete. But here in Central Europe, the kid-friendly gift-giving Saint Nicolaas is being accompanied by what's best described as half-goat, half-demon. And Austria's East Tyrol celebrates these monstrous Krampusses in a fascinating, yet also remarkably violent tradition. This we had to see for ourselves.
Let's go!
The Radical Trips.
I see the blue for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
These are quite narrow roads.
Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you.
So, who is Krampus?
Yeah, Krampus is a traditional Austrian event for children. The Nicolaas is a guy, mostly very old, and he brings to the youngest child presents, and the Krampus are the evil guys, and it's sometimes very fun to fight with the Krampus.
And is there one Krampus or?
No, there's a group of Krampusses and a group of people, and it's always a great fun, especially when there's snow.
And aren't smaller children afraid of the Krampus if they're young, or?
Yeah, there are some children, but there are also very young Krampusses who start to go around in their costumes at very early ages. Some are about 5 years old, and I personally also started when I was about 4 years old.
There's also parades with Krampusses, right?
Yeah, there are around 100 Krampusses who run together through the places where they live.
And we are going to Ainet tonight to some event with a table. So what is that about?
It's about you're sitting behind the table and the Krampusses are coming and try to put you out, and you have to try to stay where you are, but it's very difficult. Mostly you have no chance to win against the Krampusses.
Awesome, thank you very much. Karel, why do you have two?
Käse, braadworst.
So we've been standing here for 45 minutes. It's cold. We've been talking to some Austrian people, asking some questions about what this Krampus thing is all about. But actually these people tend to be a little bit camera shy. They're just only fluent in German and I'm not. So it's been difficult, but we have learned some crazy things about the Krampus tradition. So then I will just tell you guys. Well, first of all, what we're going to see tonight in Ainet, which is a little village near Linz, where we are standing now. There's this big tradition. We will go see the arena where people will gather together with a big heavy wooden table, which then will be attacked by the Krampusses. And these Krampusses will fight and will try to tip over the table. Apparently they're trying to convey this old story, this tradition. The children will be captured, and in order to defend themselves they will just hold down the table and trying to fight off all the Krampusses. And then they will play it over and over again. They will drink a lot of beer, they will eat some sausages, and that's just the yearly tradition for the people here in this region. So how fun will it be for us to go and see it? And actually, he doesn't know it yet, but Karel will be part of the tradition. He will play along and he will fend off all the Krampusses and defend the table. So that's where we're going next. Such a weird thing just happened. The event just started, the Krampusses came in, started the attack, placed the table, but then it was just halted. Somebody really got hurt. Only 5 minutes in. Asked some questions, saw a lot of concerned faces in the audience, so apparently this is normal, even though it is kind of a violent tradition. I'm really curious to see if it can continue or they will just cancel the whole thing. It seemed to be really serious. So the medical teams have just left. It seems the event will continue. They've even put on some table decorations and new people are now joining the table for the table pulling, the table throwing of Krampus. I don't even know how to call it. It's exciting to see how they will come back and to see the real tradition take place.
The most important thing is that you defend the table. How do you defend the table? One hand under the table and the other hand above the table. The hand under the table is to protect it and keep it down. The hand up is to protect your head. Because when you stand there, 15 to 20 monsters are running to you, jumping on the table, and you don't want a big foot on your head. And just defend, and then pulling, and you defend the table. And one guy realized that I was really strong, so his first task was to get me off the table, because I was holding the table and getting it down. And the monsters tried to flip it over, because then the game is over and the bad children go to Krampus. My head hurts, my leg hurts, my neck hurts, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts. Maybe I have a concussion or something. How is my jacket? Is it broken?
Yep.
Did you film me?
I have it all on tape, man.
It was good, it was really good.
Was it difficult?
It was better than expected. Because when we came here at the first round, some guy needed to go to the hospital. Then I was afraid and said, I'm not gonna do it. And Ren said to me, you only live when you conquer your fear. So I did it. And I got some free glue wine, so it was okay. I'm still pumped. I fought with a lot of monsters. The monsters are Krampus. Krampus is the counterpart of St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas gives present. Krampus gives punishment. We did something wrong. We were behind the table. They were trying to get us. We fought. We lost. But I'm still pumped. I think I cannot sleep tonight, Rens. I'm so fucking pumped. Next year we go back to Krampus again. I'm gonna train harder, I'm gonna protect the table, and then we're gonna win. See you next year. Radical Trips out.